4 unclaimed regions that China is attempting to occupy. China is active all over the world. This activity extends to some pretty exotic places, such as 1. Antarctica. China already has 4 research stations in Antarctica. Beijing has sought to develop new shipping routes in the Arctic. In 2018, China started building a 5th station. It's located on an inexpressible island near the Ross Sea. New satellite imagery shows they're back at it. In 2023, the station is being expanded. Officially, it's a scientific facility, but the station also provides tracking for China's satellites. It can be used for intercepting foreign communications. The station is well positioned to collect signals intelligence. It will likely spy on Australia and New Zealand. There will also be a wharf for icebreakers. 2. Afghanistan. Afghanistan is not exactly unclaimed, of course. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The number of armed groups fighting for control is growing. Most of the world has turned away after the Taliban seized power, but that power is relative. Large swaths of the country are controlled by other groups. On April 12, 2023, Beijing published an official statement. It's titled China's Position on the Afghan Issue. Basically, it affirms China's recognition of the Taliban, but China had been arming the Talibs for a while. Some weapons, like blowfish combat drones, were delivered directly. Others are being routed through Iran. The Taliban supposedly uses them against terrorists. In return, China is getting its hands on Afghan lithium deposits. On April 13th, the government in Kabul boasted of a new deal. The Chinese company Gachine is investing $10 billion in Afghanistan. The money secures China's unilateral access to lithium mining. Gachine is carving a new tunnel to access the mines. 3. Arctic. China has declared itself a near-Arctic state. It has dispatched research expeditions there. Beijing seeks to establish Arctic mining and gas operations. It also envisions a network of Arctic shipping routes, a Silk Road on ice. China has invested in rare earth mineral mining in the Arctic. It has trade partnerships with Greenland. It holds a stake in a zinc mine in Alaska. However, the US and its allies have hampered these attempts. A Chinese company tried to buy a shuttered US Navy base in Greenland. The Danish government said no. China sometimes sends warships and aircraft to the region. 4. South China Sea. China is building artificial islands across the sea. The islands span almost 3,200 acres of new land. This land was previously not considered territory under international law. Several Asian countries have claims over the South China Sea. However, China claims the islands as its territory. It is using the islands to claim the entire region. The islands have military bases protected by missiles. The islands strengthen China's claim over the South China Sea. Much of the world's maritime commerce travels through it. These trade shipments are worth trillions of dollars. Of course, China may also use the islands to invade Taiwan. Beijing is already claiming the airspace above the sea. This restricts any foreign military activities in the area.
The East is rising and the West is declining.
Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the Communist Party of China, President of the People's Republic of China, Chairman of the Central Military Commission,